across this video on my FYP on TikTok where a foreigner said, despite all the corruption, the division, the tribalism and all that, South Africa really stands out for him. There are so many things that South Africans are getting right that the world needs to come, like, learn from them, basically. Especially, he was also seen indirectly addressing Nigerians that always come out on social media to claim that South Africans are their problems. He went further to tell them that indeed South Africa is not your problem, Africans. I'm going to let you guys watch all the videos and everything is said, and of course more reactions coming from genuine people sharing their life experiences and how their lives got transformed for good ever since they came to South Africa. Make sure you thumbs up the video, subscribe, and let me know what you think down in the comment section. Take it away, guys.
Despite all the evil and corruption and the division in South Africa, I've really seen this year that South Africa is still one of the best countries in the world. Although the people are divided, there are still so many people that actually are united and people that want to unite. I think in all of our families and even in some of our churches, racism is taught. So we have to break away from the mindset of, hey, this culture did this race did this, it's all these people, And we need to realize that even when Christ died, before he died, he was busy being crucified, and he said, forgive them, Father, for they do not know what they're doing. So I know that a lot of people do not know what they're doing. They didn't know what they were doing in the past. So today we are all healing. All races, all cultures are healing from certain things that have happened, certain trauma. And at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, I don't think it's just a quick fix. I think that there's always going to be division. There's always going to be a group of people that are really going to try and incite violence, that are going to enforce racism, that are going to really do everything in their power to divide people. But I also know that there's always going to be a group of people that want to see unity, that are going to do everything in their power to do good, to uplift each other. And I'm really calling on business owners to start those businesses, to connect with other business owners, to become more successful, to do more good. I'm calling on politicians to just remember that you will answer to God. So be very careful with what you do, with the position of influence and power that you've got. I'm calling on all people that live in this country who pray, to really pray that God will help you to become a blessing to this nation, to speak up to the lawyers, to the judges, to the police force, to all those people that are service providers. Be honest. Do what you are supposed to do, and live with a God-fearing conscience, knowing that people are relying on you. And remember that we are there to carry each other's burdens. We can do nothing about the past, nothing, but we can do something about the here and now. We can love each other. We can work together. And we also got to forgive each other and remember that nobody is perfect. We all get stuff wrong. It doesn't help pointing fingers anymore. It's a case of, well, what can we do now? Our infrastructure is damaged. Our people are suffering. The roads are suffering. Government hospitals, government schools. People are living in poverty. So we got to come up with solutions, and we need God back in this country. We need God back in the schools. So whatever you can do to make a difference, do that instead of complaining, bitching and moaning and blaming this one and blaming that one. At the end of the day, we have been born for this time. We have been given certain talents and certain gifts that we can do something positive. So I call again on music producers to produce a positive song for this country. I call on all artists to use your creativity and think of wonderful things that you can do to bring people together. Event companies, MCs, comedians, anyone with a position of influence, speak positive to your audience. Come up with ideas to connect people, to unite people. Remember, guys, we're all in this together. So
I tell you the real cause or the causes of this thing will always happen. You can call it xenophobia. And South Africa are the main champion of this thing. This hatred, that South Africa is the champion. It's just unfortunate, say, Ghana, don't they adopt the same thing of recent, forgetting how their relationship good with Nigerian people, with Nigerians. Now, make it tell you the main reason. The main reason, they say, ordinarily, every average human get hatred with one another. Every average human being get hatred. And you be like, say, the black people, their own hatred was. Their own hatred among themselves was. Check around African countries. You even check, you think about it. We are from the same region or the same continent. But can we move freely across African countries? So we require visa. or even ID to be able to live in the same continent, the same race, the same continent, the same region as Africans. Unlike in other countries, in other continents, Middle East, where the Gulf countries, their citizens no need any document whatsoever to move around other Middle East countries. The same thing applies to Europe. European countries, where you don't see in Europe, where citizens of Europe need visa or any document to move around other European countries. You know they happen. So we have that internal hatred we did in our gene. Now, the next one we say, see, not only Nigerians are hated around the world. In fact, nobody even hate Nigerians self, to up to 10% of how different races or different ethnic groups or different countries hate other countries or hate one another. I mean, one compare the kind of hatred the Israeli people they suffer around the whole world. Israeli citizens. I mean, there are countries where, or there are regions of the world where Israeli people, nationalities of Israel, no fee enter. Recently, Trump banned many Islamic countries from coming to their country, coming to America. I notice Nigeria suffer that kind of ban, or don't suffer that kind of hatred to say South Africa or Ghana. I mean, a whole world power country, America, put ban, full visa ban, complete ban to many countries around the world. Which hatred passed that one? Or which kind of protest passed that one? Compared to this one. So when it comes to countries hating one another, Nigeria will be a unique case. Nobody will hate us. Nobody will hate us. There are some places where Chinese people know if you enter. There are some countries, some places where Pakistani people know if you enter because of fear of being attacked. In fact, black people generally, there are some countries in the world, even Europe and so on, even civilized world, so countries that claim to be civilized, there are countries, places where, out of racism, black people no go fit enter there. You get the point now? Yeah, so not be about crime or about loudness, the way our people, they try to put it, that is the cause of the stigmatization or the kind of hatred or call for protest against Nigerian people or Nigerians. No! Next thing is lack of opportunities and joblessness. All these people, when they clam all these things, all these protests in all these places, to opportune Nigerians and blah, blah, they clam all these things. How many of them are employed? How many of them get a job? Most of all these countries, especially around Africa, there is lack of opportunities. Opportunities no day. So they need to wait day because Nigerians ordinarily are very smart people. They are very energized. They get energy where for hustle. Now, and Nigeria are the largest black population in the whole world. See, Nigerian population is like combined 30 or 40 African countries together. So what do you expect? All this, we go react. That's survival of the fittest. I think this is just about struggle to survive. That also trigger all these countries to show hatred against Nigerians or to shout, Nigerians made a pack go come out from their country. And because of lack of opportunities and struggle to survive. They struggle to survive because they don't say they see Nigerians as threats, so they come collect small opportunities where they get. In fact, the ones they don't even get, Nigerians they come to collect them from them. Because Nigerians are very dogged and rugged, smart and energized when it comes to hustle. They can enter any country where even the citizens where they the locals where they no see opportunities, no see anything happening. Nigerians will go there, enter, they begin to make things happen. So it's about struggle to survive, survival of the fittest. And then again, envy. You mean people enter a particular country empty-handed, and within a short time, when we say their own local citizens, they don't see certain opportunities. But people go from their own country enter empty-handed. Within a short time, they begin to make money, begin to show off, they show money, throw money here and there. Just like the Ghana man, the NSPPD in Ghana, that claim in that video, say one build empire, one build community. You get the point now? So there is atom of envy also, because if you talk about building a community of a particular tribe in another country, it is common in the world. If you go to America, Igbos build communities. There is Oba of Yoruba community in many countries. In Ghana, again in Gambia, it exists. Even within Nigeria, Igbos get SMD in Lagos, not even in their region. They have in different parts of Nigeria. The same way Yorubas have in different parts of Nigeria and Hausa people. And they also have across Ghana, across African countries. That's the Yoruba for Yoruba community. They have Igbo communities. Indians have their communities, and they build in every country where they go. Chinese people. See, you don't forget, go and Google it.
I said this before and I'm saying it again. I just don't know why most times Nigerians always feel that South Africa is their problem. They were seeing complain that we are one Africa and all that. Despite the fact that we are one Africa, despite the fact that we are always promoting peace, joy, unity and all that. But in the actual sense, we just need to do better, right? We just need to do better generally how we feel and the things we do basically, right? So when I came across such videos of people, especially these, I don't know if you guys followed up on the trend Nigeria must go that happened in Ghana, where some Ghanaians said that they are already feeling threatened around some Nigerians, especially the Igbo tribe, because of the Igbo king in Ghana that went overboard, claiming that he has acquired 50 acres of land, which is approximately 250 plots of land, because he want to build his kingdom where he will have his language spoken, build hospitals, build market, like have a segregation for the Igbo tribe alone, which always feels like is actually discriminating, and people already feel like you just want to like make them uncomfortable. Maybe on the actual sense, Nigerians might start claiming that part of the area, right? The Igbos, to be precise. So these are the problems that other countries generally feels around Africa, like especially Nigeria. People find it difficult to trust Nigerians because of our attitude. And then listen to this guy feeling like the reasons why South Africans do not generally feel safe around Nigerians is because of the criminal tendency and all that. I don't think that's true. Before we started off this thing, it has absolutely nothing to do with jealousy. I don't think it's true. It has a lot to do with what Nigerians are doing in South Africa that they frown at, right? A typical Nigerian will come to South Africa and be bragging, I can take your woman, I can take your businesses, I take the best businesses in your country, I drive the best cars, I live in the best houses. Nobody wants to do that. And when they investigate the type of businesses you are doing to survive, they will see that you are doing a fraudster, like fraud businesses. You're a fraudster, which they frown so much at. So the advice to Nigerians is that when you guys leave Nigeria to another country in a search of greener pastures or whatnot, make sure you are putting out good name, because on the long run, good name is better than riches. On the actual sense, you cannot ascertain any height in this life if you don't have any good name, if you're not surrounded by good, positive people, right? When I came across this video, it touched me and I felt like it is worth sharing. But then again, let me know what you think in the comment section about the whole thing shared. If this is your first time coming across my face, my name is Julie. You're welcome to Julie Harrison React. Don't make you like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.